to the second episode on Sickle Cell Talk. And because there is a lot, and I want to make sure you get every bit of it, because every bit of it is very important that I cannot scrap it out. So let's get to the video. Are you happy to be here again?
I'm happy.
Okay, so I want to ask you how sickle cell and relationships are, like going into a relationship, like what are the things you go through in relationships as a sickle cell, like do you tell them beforehand, or it is were you always scared to tell them just because you don't want to lose them, or like how has it been like for you, how is it like expressively?
Before, when I was a bit younger, I didn't always feel the need to like tell the person. Although along the line, you might know, maybe I fall sick and so I'm having crisis. Oh, what's crisis? Oh, I'm a sickle cell patient. Oh, are you serious? That time I had not yet understood what sickle cell is. Do you understand? But when I was enlightened, I had enough knowledge. My brother, the moment Timori was sleek, or fine, will walk up to me. Or what tell me, what's up? I would tell me, hi, my name is Vikemi Adijeri. I'm a sickle cell warrior. What's the genotype? That is it though, that's my whole introduction. So you tell me your name and your genotype. To bet you are SS, I appreciate you, you are fine. Next. Next. Please. I always tell them before the relationship. And I always make sure they check their genotype before we start our relationship. Let us know what we are doing with our life. And I'm not here to joke. So sickle cell and relationship is not easy because some people had confidence in themselves that, oh, I can pull it off, or I'll be there for you through thick and thin. And along the line, even me, I'm not angry towards them because it really is not easy. Do you understand? It's like a life job for the my wife or my partner is a sickle cell patient. 24/7, your mind has to be with the person. Do you understand? So along the line, maybe some couldn't handle it, some couldn't take it anymore. And I'm sorry, this, that. People that are ready to take care of you, that do not see your health as a burden. They see it as a part of you. Oh, I'm feeling sick. Mom, what's up? Should we go to the hospital? Have you used your drugs? Not that she has come again.
I'm tired, like
is it every time you be falling sick? You to use your drugs now, drink water now, and I'm like, don't you get? Do you understand? You don't. Those are the signs most times. You know, there are a lot of thoughts in your head. I just want to die. I just want to. But you need someone to always be there for you, to reassure you that, hello, we need you. Like, you are valuable. You are important. Like, forget about sickle cell. You are someone that we love. Do you understand? And my partner then, you know, I was going through a lot. That time I had to go through a surgery and all that. He was not even there for me. Why? Because he had I don't know, things he was going through as well. See, I will tell my other warriors that you need what my psychologist told me is what I will tell you. You are a special person. You are a special case. And you need someone that will shower you with care. Don't misunderstand my shower with care. I'm not talking about money, gifts, and all that. Someone that will love you. Someone that, not somebody that you will just be begging for love. Someone that even you, when you are doubting yourself, the person has enough love to give you that you want that this guy that even loves me too much, if I go and die, how would he feel? Do you understand?
You want to stay strong.
You want to stay strong for that person. That is the kind of energy you need, and that's what you will need throughout your life.
Positive energy.
Because I'm not going to tell you that everything's going to be fine. Along the line, you might have issues. Like me now, I was doing well until I had leg ulcer. It came from nowhere, and I had leg ulcer for like 2 years. Do you understand? I'm not going to tell you everything is going to be fine and all, that nothing will happen. You need somebody that when your own battery have died, they will tap
power bank.
They will tap current for you. You understand? So that's the kind of energy that you need. But as long as you now see the person that you are dating didn't have any interest in you, my sister. Even for you, I know you love that person.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to let go.
It's not going to be easy to let go. For your own self, you have to, because it will get to a point when you'll be wondering that, oh, if he doesn't love me, then why am I even here? Because you start feeling like, oh, he does not love me, he doesn't do this. Then that will even give you more reason to hurt yourself. But you don't need someone to give you more reason to hurt yourself. You need someone to give you a reason to stay. Do you understand? So sickle cell relationship is just you need to know how to point out the right person. And please, sickle cell patients, our people is AA. Please don't say that.
So that's true. Tell us the chat. What is safe and what is not safe? What genotypes shouldn't be together and what?
SS cannot.
Do you think the healthcare system in Nigeria is supportive? Have they been very supportive of people with this condition? Are they supportive, or will you say they are adding more to the problems?
They are adding more to the problems, and that is the issue we have with Nigeria's health system. Now I'm even talking about sickle cell health system in Nigeria. It is very bad. Like I walk into a hospital and tell, oh, I'm a non-HBSS. You get the point. And the nurse comes and say, you are a sickler. I already said I'm a non-HBSS. Must you say that I am a sickler? Do you understand? They will not say, one day, this one, before we get their vein now, I am sick, I'm in pains, and you are grumbling. You don't even need to grumble to my face, although it might be, I don't know if your job is tiring or not, I don't know, but you don't need to grumble to my face. Say, doctor, can you come? One sickler enter here, we need to find our vein. Oh yeah, bring like 3 or 4 cannulas there. Why are you making it as if it's a burden? It's your job. Do you understand? The health system is really bad, and most doctors are always like, maybe if you come in sick, say, you are not using your drugs, or you are not drinking water, you are not eating well. Sir, even if I eat well, even if I drink water, even if I use my drugs, sickle cell can come anytime. So you can't be telling it's because you didn't drink water. It's
faulting them for the crisis.
Do you understand? I'm not the one who brings the crisis. Yes, it's because you didn't drink water. Even if I drink the whole tank, if this crisis want to come, be it malaria, true malaria, be it through cold, ordinary cold, be it through being under the rain, stress, it will come. So we have a lot to do, and you know the way they react to us in the hospital, the way they treat us in the hospital as drug addicts, because the hospital in my school, they don't really attend to where I was. They don't really attend to sickle cell patients. They say they are just coming here because they just want to come and collect opioid drugs. Because so you mean to tell me that I walked from my hall
to
the medical clinic to come and collect injection? They say, don't mind them, they just want to come and... Do you know that this ignorance that these nurses have has even it killed a patient, a sickle cell warrior in my school.
We've heard a number of cases like
It's
that.
going on there. And I come and most of them are drug addicts. They just want to come and collect drug. That is not even how you approach it. And this most of this stigmatization leads other sickle cell warriors to depression, which that is
that brings me to how you were able to handle your emotional. How did sickle cell? How did it affect what impact did it have in your emotional life growing up? How did you feel first of as like family and friends around you? Did you ever feel like a burden to them? Did you ever question things like, why am I here? Why is this happening? What is wrong? How did it have effect on your emotions?
While I was growing up, I used to tell God, like, why on earth did you bring me to earth? To come and do you know this was what I was always thinking, that out of everybody, why am I the only one having pains? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, they say I'm going to die at the end of the day. So why am I here to live? Like, it's like you just brought me on earth to come and have pains and die at the end of the day without even living for long. So sometimes, and sickle cell crisis is so painful that while you are in pain, you will be begging God to take your life. It is that painful. Like, I don't want to feel this pain. I would rather be dead and rest in peace than to go through this pain for like 2 weeks. Every warrior out there can testify to what I'm saying. Some of them in pains, it's just a thought, flesh. Like, God, please, can you just kill me instead of this pain, trying to find my vein, no drugs, or the drugs are not working. Like, what is this? Why is this happening to me? It's from there that it begins to lead to depression. And this is why parents need to take care of their children. It's not just about the physical and the health lifestyle. You need to watch out for their emotional lifestyle, because it's differently. Thoughts about, should I just even kill myself? I'm a burden to my family. The amount of money they spend on hospital bills, if I fall sick, the helter-skelter, if I just die, they won't need to go through all this. Like, even me myself, I won't need to feel pain. Like, suicidal thoughts, depression. They say, sickle cell patients, most of them, they don't used to do this.
How were you able to handle yours? How
Mine,
did you scale through?
mine took me years. And because from childhood I was learning things myself. Nobody taught me. I did not have family support. I did not, even my friends that were able to support me, it's because of my own understanding. They were able to understand and support me, but I didn't have a support that I could go, and even when me myself, I don't understand myself, there's somebody that should be able to run to, that I don't understand this, I'm feeling this type of way. I did not have anybody like that. I didn't have any support. It took me years, and that's why God is so good, because it took me, I was first in depression. I was in depression for at least 6 to 7 years. That's the number of years I had like depression. And it was first, I was just like, what is this? Was everything. I stopped doing things that I like to do. I stopped doing things I was interested in. Like, everything was just, I'm just living. Maybe one day I'll just die. That let me just wake up, eat, do this. And when is the day gone safe? It was just like that until I started realizing some things. Like, started realizing, and I'm like, okay, God started opening my eyes to things. God started opening my eyes to my purpose in life. Do you understand? And that was when I was able to, okay, it's not that one day you just come out of depression. It's stage by stage, step by step. You'll be realizing yourself. You realize, oh, why God did this to you. You realize how you are supposed to live and all that, then you figure out that, oh, okay.
So did you do it by yourself, or you had the help of probably a therapist or a psychologist or a friend or something?
It was by myself. Everything was by myself. Although I had friends that were with me through thick and thin, but it was by myself. This depression, I had it alone. Sometimes I would lock myself up in my room days, 3 to 4 days, nobody to check up on me. Whether I'm sick or I'm not sick. Nobody, do you understand? As far as okay, maybe they see you online or WhatsApp. Do you understand? Sometimes I'll be in my room, I will eat in my room. I was practically living in my room. A week gone safe, I can stay in my room. Me too, I'll just be like, okay, I'll wake up in the morning. Okay, I'm alive. I didn't really know the favor that God was doing me, that you are saying you still have a purpose in life. You still have plenty of things that you want to do in life.
That brings me to you do a lot of things, and you know, just one word for those people battling with sickle cell and they are still trying to get themselves, because you are into a lot. You're a skin expert, you're an entrepreneur, you have a thrift store, you also you're a professional makeup artist. How did you come up with all these things? You know, a lot of people see it like, oh, they restrict you to doing something. They say, you can't do it. You can't do all these things. There are some certain things you can't do. You can't. They make it look like you can't achieve your purpose because of what you have or the kind of condition.
Even when I was entering school, I wasn't allowed to pick my course of choice because I was a sickler. It's too stressful for you. Just do this. If that one is not stressful, what is not stressful in this Nigeria? What is not stressful in this world? But to my warriors out there, to my winning warriors, what I have to tell you is everything starts and ends with God. You might be in a state of depression right now. You might be in a state of realizing yourself right now. But you need to pray to God to help you understand, what am I? Okay, fine. This is how it works. Before it was always God, why? God, why? Why am I this? Why am I alive? Why am I patient? Now that's not the question. The question is, okay, I'm a sickle cell warrior now. So what is the way forward? Not why am I? If you're depending on why you're a sickle cell patient, like there's nothing you can do about it. Do you understand? So you have to accept that first, that you are a sickle cell patient, before you can now be able to say, okay, God, I'm a sickle cell patient now. What is the way forward? Like, what am I supposed to do? Help me. Or you say, this is what I want to do. God, guide me through. Then you start realizing yourself. You start reaching your potential. You start getting to play. Like, you'll be, so I can do this thing. But they told me that I can't do it. But they said because I'm a sickler, I can't do this thing. Because they say I'm a sickler, I can't. If you are doing makeup, you stand for long. I'm a warrior, and that's why I'm able to stand. Even when I'm having crisis, I still continue and I beat your face to check me. Oh God, do you understand?
So how do we as friends and relatives, how do we show love? How can we support in, like, what would you see from us and say, oh, this is, even if this is the least you can do, it goes a long way?
The least make them remember who loves them. We love you. We need you to stay. Remember your business for yourself. Do this. You love this. You don't want to, like me, I like Korean film. Do you want to die and not see me for the rest of your life? No now. I want to watch plenty Korean film that will come out in 2025, 2030. Do you understand? You want to, always make them happy. Always check up on them, even if it's a call, a video call. Always, okay, I just hello Feli, how are you doing? Are you free on Saturday? I just want to give you out.
It was such a wonderful session with you, and I must say that I've been willing, like, I was like, when I start my channel, you'll be the first person I'll bring there, to have a proper interview with. And honestly, actually, on my YouTube channel, you're actually the first guest I've had, and I'm so excited. What's wrong in this one? I'm so excited and
Thank you.
I hope you've learned a lot. I beg you, don't risk the chances. Don't say we can get married, we'll adopt a child. Don't worry, we can do it. We are AS and AS. We don't need to give birth. We can adopt kids. But let me tell you something. You don't know what might happen when you get married. You might be getting pressure from people to give birth, and before you know it, you start thinking, yeah, let's just even
Or
try.
even mistakenly, you just get pregnant and you can abort.
So
you give birth.
just to avoid story that touch, it happen like this is the situation. Let's just be safe. Let's be aware. Let's be realistic, so that we can end all of this thing. So that's all we can take today on episode 2 of Sickle Cell Talk. I hope you learned a lot and you had a great. Let's give our sign out. Bye, Lashma, sign out. Bye. She has made me start speaking vernacular. So are we signing out? Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe.
And don't forget to share and like this video.
Let's see your comment in the comment section. Have a wonderful day ahead, guys.